In the remote mountain forests, where rust-red dirt paths hold the fresh imprints of wildlife, the hunt for wild boar remains an enduring testament to ancient skills and instincts. Unlike confined livestock, pursuing wild boars is a primal duel of cunning humans and beasts locked in a tense symphony under the canopy. Hunters and their dogs tread carefully through fallen leaves. The echo of paws and cautious human footsteps weave together a soundtrack of the old forest. Every chase is a new odyssey, unpredictable and charged with adrenaline. But from this raw struggle comes meat prized for its robust texture and deep, natural flavor, something that simply can't be duplicated by farmed pork. The precision of iron cage traps. Rather than chasing boars through tangled undergrowth, many modern hunters now employ discreet steel cages. Baited with corn, potatoes, or ripe forest fruit, these traps are placed on well-traveled boar routes. When a sour boar wanders inside and steps on the trigger, a heavy iron cage descends in an instant. Panic ensues. Boars thrash and ram the bars, but the solid steel holds firm. Exhausted and stranded, they await the hunter's approach. With metal shields and guiding poles, the hunter safely herds each animal out. Occasionally, a powerful boar bursts free and flees back into the wild, a dramatic reminder that nature always retains the upper hand. Nightfall brings an even more strategic edge. In the forest's cloak of darkness, the hunters lie in silence beside their cage traps. At the faint clang of metal, they flick on their flashlights and rush forward, navigating uneven ground and startled wildlife under a moonlit sky. With swift precision, they load each boar into their truck, shutting the doors before the animal regains its strength. Darkness, fatigue, and meticulous timing ensure that every move goes smoothly. Silent marksmanship. The snipers stand. In areas where cages can't be set, hunters sometimes choose another method: elevated ambushes. From a makeshift tower, camouflaged high above the ground, the hunter waits in silence. With a sniper rifle at rest on the rail, he tracks his target. When a boar wanders into range, one flawless shot can end the hunt without alerting the rest of the herd. This form of hunting demands patience, stealth, and pinpoint accuracy. Yet, in the case of reclusive boar herds, it's the safest, most efficient solution. The reward: wild boar on the table. Boars that roam free in forests, gnawing on shrubs, roots, and wild seeds, yield meat that is both firm and flavorful. Their muscle fibers hold a moderate chew, with dark, richly aromatic flesh. Whether grilled over an open flame, stir-fried with aromatic herbs, or prepared as gamey stew, each bite carries the wild origins and untamed spirit that farmed meat can never replicate. The deep-sea eel. From ocean trap to table treasure. When most people think of eel, they imagine pond-dwelling farm varieties. But out on the open sea, fishermen harvest a different creature entirely, a wild sea eel, prized for its firm, fresh flavor and oceanic depth. Ingenious ocean traps. Ocean eel fishing isn't done with nets, it requires specially designed long tubular cages with one-way funnel entrances. Eels, drawn by strong bait scents, slither inside and find themselves trapped. Fishermen deploy hundreds of tubes around their boats, waiting quietly for eels to find their way in. Once enough eels are caught, the tubes are hauled aboard and the eels transferred to live tanks, ensuring freshness until they reach port. From boat to factory. Back on land, the eels are bagged in mesh sacks and rushed to processing plants. There, cleaning and grooming. Each eel is gutted, meticulously washed under cold water to remove surface mucus, and readied. For flavor processing, marination and preparation. They're usually soaked in a marinade of water, salt, mirin, sweet rice wine, and ginger, allowing the tender flesh to absorb the aromatic brine. Occasionally, a powerful boar bursts free and flees back into the wild, a dramatic reminder that nature always retains the upper hand. Nightfall brings an even more strategic edge. In the forest's cloak of darkness, the hunters lie in silence beside their cage traps. At the faint clang of metal, they flick on their flashlights and rush forward, navigating uneven ground and startled wildlife under a moonlit sky. Cutting and packaging. Portions are precisely cut, blanched gently, and packaged. Some are canned, others are vacuum packed in sauce. Each method preserves the eel's natural firmness and rich essence. Freshly prepared eel, served warm with rice or noodles, delivers a melt-in-your-mouth experience, enriched by a complex blend of ocean sweet and savory notes.